I think everyone walks through the front door. Everybody takes pause and you look up and it's very unexpected. Your natural curiosity leads you to say, what is this? What is it about? Who did it? What is the meaning of it? And what's beautiful is that most people who are at the hotel serving our guests have made one of those hinana. Pulali kala, it's the sort of shimmering, glimmering aspect of light when you look at the ocean. The piece is incredibly unique because of the way that it was produced. Almost 900 hinana collectively swim together from the ceiling, and they're swimming towards the ocean to get fat. We collaborated with a very important Native Hawaiian installation artist named Chun, and we realized that she became the embodiment of the mo'olelo of that place. And I think it's our impressions of Kalii where we began to think, wow, if there were 5 or 6 different local artists like Kalii, it just became such a powerful way to understand the history of that site. Every single piece was hand-hammered by somebody who loves the hotel. I think there were collectively over 600 people who came together.
This sculpture is not as meaningful without all that participation. And so many people put their aloha, their own mo'olelo into it. And I think that is what makes this piece more powerful than if I had just done it by myself. It's a reminder of lokahi. What we do together is so much more important than what we do alone.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Which one's your fish? You know exactly which one?
Yeah, I gotta go look, I have it in file.
Right, you do. That's awesome. So I owe those guys a lot. So for the Prince Hotel, it was about learning the story and walking through that lobby space and standing in that space and realizing the immense opportunity of resurrecting the Pi'inaio stream. One of the most important things about any project is to allow somebody to connect to that place. And one of the strongest ways to connect is to tell the story of that place historically, ancestrally, environmentally. And for the Prince Hotel, we chose to tell that story through art. John Koga's piece is really interesting. What I love about the piece is John's human touch. The piece you see is actually the end grain. It's where the timber was cut, and so visually you're reading the edge of that plywood. And so it was so important to Kaili and John, the quality of the ply and the appearance of it. One of the most extraordinary things about Prince is that you cannot tell what is art and what is furniture and what is architecture because it's all created from scratch. When you look at the furniture, they're all slightly imperfect. They're slightly different heights. There's something beautiful about the human touch because so much of it was handmade, not machine produced. And I think that's what makes the hotel warm and inviting. I believe that guests are very sophisticated today. Everybody is wanting to learn a deeper story. Sometimes I think there's a place where education and hospitality merge. And in that spirit, we intentionally created a story that makes people stop and pause and think a bit deeper about why they are at that place. This is not something that is easily achieved. Unless every component and every person is dedicated and committing to execute this at the highest level, that is why it's so rare and unique. It's not so much the installation, it is the collective spirit behind how we're going to do this together. It is hard, and that is what I believe Prince got right.